we will be implementing an Ethernet LAN using n nodes and set multiple traffic nodes. So this is the diagram which we will be implementing. So in which it contains 4 routers, 3 switches, and each switch contains 4 PCs. So we will be implementing it using the Cisco packet tracer. So first we need PCs. So we have to go to end users, end devices. In that we will be seeing PC option. So we have to click here. So we will be using 4 PCs. And we need a switch to connect. So we will be using a switch that is of 2960. So now we have to connect the PC with the switch. So there is a option called connection, in which we will be using copper straight through. So click on any one PC. So you have to use the fast Ethernet. Then select the switch, in which there are many options. So you have to use the fast Ethernet only. Same way you have to connect rest 3 PCs. So Ethernet 2, PC 0, Ethernet fast Ethernet 3. So same way we have to make 3 switches which are connecting 4 PCs. So same switch we have to use network device. Then there is an option called switches, in which 2960 switch we will be using. Now we have to connect the PCs for both the switches. Then using connection option, so you have to use copper straight to connect the PC and the switch. So using fast Ethernet you have to connect the both PC and the switch. After connecting the wires, so at the both the end it should be green. So it means that at both the end is been connected. So the both the ends are green. Now we have to give the IP address for each PCs. So You have to double click on the PC, then go to desktop, IP configuration. Here IPv4 address, so we have to give the IP address 192.168.1.2. so the subnet mask will be automatically generated. Same way we have to do for other PC also. So we label the PC with the IP address 0.2, and same way desktop, IP configuration and IP address 192.168.1.3. So same way for fourth PC also. Now for rest of the PC we have to do. For all the PCs we have to add the IP address. Okay. So here why I have given 1.2, 1.3 and 1.4, because it will be a network 1. So network 1 will be starting from 1.0. So it will be connected to the first router. So before giving my IP address, we have to connect the router. So router which we will be using is 1841. So total 3 routers we will be connecting for each switch. So before connecting the switch with the router, we have to customize the router. So click on WIC2T. So you have to drag this, click on this and drag to this part. Okay. So we have to power off the router first. Click on the power button. So it is off now. So drag it to the slot, then on the router. Same way we have to do for other router also. Go to physical. So WIC2T. So before that you have to off the router, then click and drag, then on the router. So you can see if you on the router, so it will be of green color. So same way for third router also. Now go to the connection and use copper straight through to connect the switch with the router. So use fast Ethernet and connect with the router with fast Ethernet 0. Then same way with other switches also, fast Ethernet and router, fast Ethernet. Same way for third router also. Now it is showing at the both the end red color. So we have to give the IP address for router also. So you have to check in which slot it has been connected. So fast Ethernet 0/0 it has been connected. So go to the configuration, config, and fast Ethernet 0,0, and provide a IP address. First on the port status it should be always on, and provide the IP address 192.168.1.1. Same way do it for the other router also. Click and go to config, then fast Ethernet 0, so I have given here IP address 1.1 because this is a network 1, so I will label it as network 1. That is 1.1, and this is the network 2. So it will be starting from 2.0, and this is the network 3. It will be starting from 3.0. Here 1.0 we have to make. So total 3 networks we have created. So this network 1, that's why we have given the IP address 1.1 for the fast Ethernet. Same way we have to do for second router also. So it will be starting from 2.1. So fast Ethernet 192.168.2.1. So on the port status, same way for third router also. Go to config, fast Ethernet 0, 192.168.3.1, because this is third network, and on the port status it should be always on. Now to connect the router with the PC, so we have to provide a default gateway to the PC. So the default gateway is what the IP address we have given to the router. So the router's IP address is the default gateway for the PC. So we have to copy this and paste it to all the PCs. So in the default gateway option. So go to IP config and your default gateway. Same way we have to do for router, second router also. So copy the IP address of the second router 2.1, copy this and paste it with other 4 PCs. So desktop ipconfig. Okay, we have not given the IP address, so we have to provide the IP address. So IP address will be starting from 2.1, 2.2, because 2.2, 2.1 we have already given to the router, so it will be starting from 2.2. Same way for second PC. It is 2.3 and the default gateway is 2.1. Same way for third PC. 2.4 and fourth PC 2.5 and default gateway 2.1. So same way we have to do for third router also. So copy the IP address of third router, that is 3.1, and we have not given the IP address for the PCs, so provide the IP address. Go to desktop, then IP configuration and IP address, that is 3. From 2 it will be starting, so 3.1 is given to the router. So 3.3 3.4 3.5. So we have connected the PC with the router as a default gateway. So we have to check whether the whether the packet are sending or not. So first we will be checking for network 1. So click on any network. Before that we will be labeling all the PCs. So this is the 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5. Same way for other PCs. 3.2, 3.4, sorry, 3.4 here. Okay, 3.3, 3.5. So this is network 1. It's starts from 1.0, that is 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, second network that is 2 point, and third network with 3 point numbers. So now we have to connect, we have to check whether the PC are sending the packets or not, whether it is connected or not. So click on, we will be checking network 1, so click on one PC, any one PC, and ping the other PC. So to ping the other PC, we have to go to command prompt and ping, and we have to enter the IP address of other PC, that is 192.168.1.5. so this is the fourth PC will be ping. So as it is giving the reply, so there is 0% loss, so the packets are, so it is connected, successfully connected. Same way we will be checking for network 2 also. So go to command prompt and ping and write the destination IP address, so 192.168.2.4. so this network also is connected. Same way for network 3, command prompt and ping 192.168.3.5. so this network also is connected. So now we have to connect these routers, so router 0 and router 1, and router 1 with router 2. So as the diagram shows, there are 4 routers. So the one router is connected with another router, second router is connected with third router, and the first and the third router is connected with the fourth router. So we will be connecting that. So select the router from network device, and the router is 1841. So go to the connection. Now we have to connect the routers. So to connect 2 routers, we have to use the serial DTE wire. So select that and click on the any router. So you have to select the serial port. So anyone you can select 0 or 1. So I'll be selecting the 0. So serial 0, and the second router also serial 0. Then second router serial 1 with third router serial 1. Same way the first router serial 1 with the fourth router. Okay, so we have not connected the okay, we have to customize the router first. So click on the first off the router, then go to WIC2T, drag it and put the then on the router. Now you can connect the router. So select the serial 1 and serial 1. Same way here serial 0 and connect with the serial 0. So now we have connected same as the image. So 4 routers are connected. So now we have to give the IP address for each router. So we have given for router 0, router 1, router 2. So we have to give for router 3 also. So we'll label it. So this is the network 1, network 2, network 3, and this will be network 4. So it will be starting from 0.4.0. So network 4, that's why it will be starting from 4.0. So 192.168.4.0. Same way, this is the network 5. So network 5, it will be starting from 5.0, 192.168.5.0. So this is the network 6, 192.168.6.0, and this is the network 7, 192.168.7.0. So to connect the two routers, so we have to give the IP address for serial port. So click on the router. So to select any routers, any component, you have to select here. So there is option called select. So select that and then select on the router. Then you have to check which port it has been connected. So keep the cursor on the wire. So it will be showing that serial 00. So both are connected with the 00. So go to the serial 00 and provide a IP address. So that IP address will be starting from this network address, that is 4.0. so already it is given, so you have to start from 4.1. so 192.168.4.1, and on the port status it should be always on for all the routers. So same way, go to this router 1 and serial 0. So 192.168.4.2. so previous it has given 4.1, now it is 4.2. so on the port status. So now the network 4 is connected. Same way we will be doing for network 5 also. So keep the cursor, so serial 101 and the other router also serial 01. So go to the serial 01. So this is the network 5, so it will be starting from 5.0. so we have to give 192.168.5.1 on the status. Same way for other router, serial 01, 192.168.5.2. So this network also is connected. Same way we have to do for network 5, network 6. So we have to check which port it has been connected, that is serial 00. So go to the serial 00. So you will get that in configuration. So serial 00, provide the IP address 192.168.6.1 on the status. Same way for router 3 at serial 00. One 192.168.6.2 on the status. So now network 6 also is been connected. Now you have to do for network 7. So it is connected with the port serial 01. So go to the serial 01. Provide the IP address 192.168.7.1 and on the status. serial 01, that is 192.168.7.2. So now all the routers are been connected. Now we have to give the RIP. So we have to provide a routing method, that is we will be using RIP. So in this RIP we will be providing the network address. So here I have already written the network addresses of each network. So the first network contains, that is 1.0, then second network 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0, 6.0 and 7.0. So same that network address we have to provide in RIP. So go to the select the router, go to configuration, and you will be seeing the routing option. In that RIP there is option, so click on that RIP routing, provide all the network addresses. So 192.168.1.0, this is the first network. Second 192.2.0, second network. Then 3.0, third network. 4.0 is the fourth network. 5.0 is the fifth network. 6.0 is the sixth network, and 7.0 is the seventh network. So we have entered all the network addresses in router 0. Same way we have to add the network addresses to the rest 3 routers. So now we'll be adding in router 1. Same way, go to configuration, then RIP, add all the network addresses. 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0, 6.0 and 7.0. So network router 1 also is completed. So router 2, RIP 1.0, 2.0, 7.0. So router 2 also been added. Now router 3, 1.0, so now all the network address been added to all the routers. Now we have to check whether the data is been transferring from one PC to another PC. Click on any one PC, go to command prompt and ping the other network PC. So I will be selecting the second network PC. It is 192.168.2.5. So at the first ping, so it will be giving a request timeout message. So at the second ping, same if you are sending the packet to the same destination IP address, for the first time it will be giving the request timeout error. At the second time it will be giving the successful message. So you can check there is a 0% lost. So you can check for other device also. So I'll be giving network 1 PC to the network third PC IP address, that is 192.168.3.4. So at the starting first ping there will be giving a request timeout error, so it is giving a 20% loss, but in the second ping it will be successfully transferred, so there is 0% loss. So all the PCs are connected with the routers and the data is been transferred from the source PC to the destination PC. So we will be checking this with the simulation also. So click on simulation and there is option called here simple add simple PDU. Click on that and select on the any source PC. So I'll be selecting the 1.2 IP address PC and the destination is 2.5. So you can check here the status is in process. So I'll click on play, so it will be sending the packet. So we can check, you can check that the status is successful, so the packet is been transferred successfully. Now we will be sending the second packet. Click on the packet, select the source PC and select the destination PC and start the simulation. So the status is, now the status is successful. So the packet sent from the source PC is been successfully received by the destination PC. So now we will be seeing what all operations can be performed on routers. So click on any one of the router. Then go to CLI. Enter. Now enter the command enable. Then type the command show interface. Show interfaces. So you can click enter for more details. So basically the show interface will tell you the complete detail of the router interface. So as you see, when you type the show interface, so it will show all the interfaces like Ethernet 0, Ethernet 1, then serial 0, 00, serial 01. So these are the interfaces. So you can check in configuration. So you can see in the interface option there are 4 interfaces, that is Ethernet, fast Ethernet 00, 01, then serial 00 and serial 01. So in show interface command, it will tell all the details of all the interfaces, like of if you see the fast Ethernet 0, so it contains many options like encapsulation ARPA, then internet addresses, hardware lane. So each field contains some meaning, like if you see the hardware is lane, so it provides the hardware information and the MAC address of the interface. And if you see the internet address, so it tells that it shows the IP address and the subnet mask of the interface. Same way, if you see the encapsulation, that is ARPA, so it indicates the encapsulation method used on the interface. Same way, if you see the full duplex 100 Mbps media type is RJ45, so it specifies the duplex mode, speed and the media type. So this command will show the details of all the interfaces. If you need this particular interface, then you have to type show interface and the interface name, that is fast Ethernet. So you can copy from here, select the fast Ethernet, then click on copy, then type show interface and paste the fast Ethernet 00. So if you enter, so it will show only that particular interface, detail of that particular interface. So if you want to see the fast Ethernet 0/1, then you can type enter and it will show the details of fast Ethernet 01. So same way, if you want to check for other networks, other routers, so you can click on any of the other router and type the same command, like click on the router, click on the any of the router, then go to CLI. If you want to check what all interfaces are there, then you can go to configuration, then interface option, and it will show 4 interfaces. Then you can go to CLI, enter and type enable. So it will enable to write the command. So now you can write show interfaces. Okay, so show interface command will tell the complete description or complete detail of all the interfaces. Same way, if you want to check the particular interface, then you have to mention the name of that interface. So the name of the interface of any one interface, that is fast internet 01. So you can copy and paste. So it will show the particular interface details. So same way, if you want to check, you can check for other router also. So that's it for the third experiment.